Hi guys, it's Elena from EMP and I'm here with Jason from Fever 333.
Hi.
So hi, how are you? How's
Good.
it going?
Good. Hectic, but real good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you having a good time in the UK?
Loving it. I mean, the demonstrations and everyone have been amazing. It's been incredible. So yes, that's been amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. So let me just say I'm a massive fan of yours guys. I've
Thanks.
seen you for the first time when you guys were headlining the Heavy Music Awards in
Oh,
2018.
Yeah.
And that was what a show. Like I
Thank
loved
you.
every second of it.
Thank you.
So yeah, I've been a massive fan since then. So
Thank
it's
you.
a pleasure to be here with you. So yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. So I've got a few random questions for you actually.
Okay.
So I know you just released your new single, Kingdom, and the response has been insane.
That's awesome.
How's it been perceived live?
We haven't even played it.
You haven't played it?
We didn't even think about it when we were putting our set together. We didn't even think about playing it. We've never played the song ever live, ever. We've never even like jammed it. We just wrote it and then put it out. And we wrote it like over a year ago.
Okay.
So I hope it gets received well when we do it.
So I was expecting to see it tonight.
I know, and we probably should have learned it, but
I was ready to mosh pit. Yeah. So what song do you enjoy playing live the most?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I always just love whatever the first song is of our set because it's like it reveals the tone for the rest of the demonstration really. So anything that's first. So far we've been playing either Burn It was what was usually our opening song, but now it's another song. I can't say it yet because people might see this, but the song that we're playing now. Yeah,
okay.
Either one of those.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So all your songs have a really deep like lyrics and a strong and meaningful message behind them, and you definitely transmit this during your gigs. Or better demonstration, or what you guys call them. So what would you like the people that come to see you like left with? It could be like an emotion, a feeling, a message.
Yeah, just power. I want them to feel their power. You know, they all have it and we're all born with it. And really, I just hope that people leave feeling that power. That's really it. Yeah.
That's, to be fair, that's how I felt when the first time I saw you guys. I walked out feeling so strong.
That's awesome.
And now every time I listen to your songs, like, you know, my way to work in the tube, I feel like I can walk like a badass.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I love
nothing can like touch me when I listen to you guys.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah. So can you tell us a bit about like, you know, the 333 record crew?
Yeah. So essentially what that is a artist collective comprised of myself and a few other artists and creatives, and we are going to be putting out albums and signing artists that we believe in, that we feel we can help enhance and add something to, make sure that they are put in front of everything from contracts to marketing to dissemination of funds. If we ever make any, like, artists will be put first, and it's sort of an answer to this antiquated, archaic, and what we think is kind of backwards system that has been exploiting a lot of artists, record labels, and various other parts of the industry, distribution, agencies, management, various other things that have put artists in positions to where they had to focus on everything but their art, and so they weren't able to continue on the way they should have been able to. And so we're gonna just put together something where we can release albums and produce albums and records and work with artists to make them the artists that they know they are or want to be, and really enhance their visions. So that's what we're doing now.
That is amazing. Respect for
Thank
that.
you.
Like that
Thank
is
you.
literally brilliant.
Thank you.
So when you're on tour, what is your favorite way to pass time between gigs? I know you guys skate.
Yeah.
What else?
Honestly, my favorite thing to do is to find somewhere really nice and maybe read. You know, that would be on tour, like somewhere that I've never been before, and I try to find like a spot that's really nice and find something interesting or captivating about the area we're in, and just like read, honestly. But recently I've just been it's been a lot of work, so I've just been working on the records crew and all that kind of stuff.
So what are you reading now? What's your
currently I have a book. I'm rereading How Music Works by David Byrne, of Talking Heads, and there's a book called Escaping Freedom that I'm reading right now. So yeah, just getting into those.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's the funniest on the road story that you can share with us?
I think most of the like funniest things happen between all of us. We have all these like jokes and things that like really wouldn't seem very funny if I said them. Like I'm not saying they're like inside, but there's just the humor that we've cultivated in this camp is like unique.
Unless you're part of it, you can't really get it. Yeah,
like but it's just so funny because hearing these people say the way that these people are so fucking funny. Like all the dudes and everyone in our camp right now are just so funny in their own way. So we just kind of bounce off of each other every night. It's usually once we get back into the van after the show and shit. So, yeah.
Nice. So now I have a few different questions for you.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, like, our community is like everything rock and metal, but also entertainment. So I have a few different questions for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So what TV series are you most obsessed with?
Actually, right at this very moment, I'm watching The Good Place, which I thought I wouldn't like at all, but I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so funny. Yeah, that, and then before that, I was watching Barry. That I think it's a Showtime show. Yeah.
So if you could grab a drink with a character from a movie, TV series, or book, who would it be and why? Like
one from each, or just any, like one person of all?
It's up to you. If you have one for each, then
I'd love to, if I can cheat a little bit, I'd love to meet up with Doc Brown and Marty McFly from Back to the Future.
God, yeah.
That'd be sick. Yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah.
Any other that come to mind?
Yeah, there's this book, my favorite book. It's not like, it's a very like juvenile read. It's like for, I don't know, like 13-year-olds, but I love it. It's a book called The Only Alien on the Planet, and I would love to speak with the main character from that book, and just kind of let him know it's going to be okay, because it's quite sad.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So you would just like give him a cuddle, be like, "You're gonna be fine.
It's gonna be all right." Yeah.
Cool. So, if you could be a superhero for a day, who would you be, and what would you do?
I mean, I would be Wolverine just because I've loved him so much my whole life, and I would just be nicer. He's like, just see, everyone thinks he's so mean, but he's got such a good heart.
Yeah.
So I would just like try to make him seem a little nicer for a day. Yeah.
Less grumpy.
Yeah, less grumpy. Yeah, and I'd shave that shit on the side of his face too. I'd be like, you don't need this.
Yeah. No. And what about supervillain?
Supervillain. I was kind of like attracted to Ursula from Little Mermaid.
Which way attracted?
When she was like a human. When she was a human. So I would be like, I'd probably be her, but to make her like not shitty, and then maybe then ask her to see if we can not be shitty, and then maybe we can meet. Well, I have to go to a time machine because I'm married now. Anyway, yeah, I'd be Ursula. Yeah.
So I've got one last question for you, and it's a pretty serious one.
Mm-hmm.
So you ready?
I'll get serious. Yeah.
Okay. So would you rather try to survive a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
Alien invasion for sure. Yeah, because I would just try to side with them, because I know that they know more than we do. They got here and we've never been able to find them, so I would just try to be like, look, how do we coexist? Because that would be sick. I'm actually waiting for that moment. So yeah.
To be fair, me too.
Yeah, right. That'd be sick.
So thank you again for your time today.
Of course.
It's been so lovely catching up with you.
Thank you.
I just have one last question. If you could leave us with a little something for our UK fan, or European fan.
Absolutely. The power that we discussed earlier, really, just know that is within you. And I know that it may sound cliche or corny at times, but at the end of all this, understand that your very existence is powerful, and you being anywhere is a sense of power, and you hold that even when they try to take that from you. So if you need somewhere to be reminded of that, you've got a space here with Fever 333. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank y'all so much.